Fox 2 News at 6:30.
The opening act for this year's Chinese New Year parade in San Francisco are dancers from Lisa Performing Arts in Fremont. The group has traveled the world to compete and perform.
But this is their first time being part of this historic parade. New at 6:30, KTVU's Amber Lee visited them at the studio where they practice and train to give us a preview.
The act for the Chinese New Year parade will take you behind the scenes to show you how the dancers train for their performances.
And
later in our newscast, a sneak peek of this year's opening act for the Chinese New Year parade, featuring a group of young dancers from Fremont. We'll introduce you to some of those performers as they get ready to make their debut at the parade. That story coming up at 10:30.
I like dancing with my teammates on stage and seeing each other perform and being there for each other.
Our coverage of the Chinese New Year parade continues next. The Bay Area dance group that will be opening this year's big event.
Warriors head coach.
And we are just 24 hours away from the start of San Francisco's Chinese New Year parade. The opening act for this year's Chinese New Year parade in San Francisco are dancers from Lisa Performing Arts in Fremont. The group has traveled the world to compete and perform.
But it's their first time being a part of this historic parade. KTV's Amber Lee visited them at their studio where they practice and train, and she gives us a preview.
3, 2, 1, go.
Preparations before a performance.
There's like a feeling of like rush you feel when you're putting on your costume and you do your makeup, your hair. It makes me just feel so much more confident in myself.
At Lisa Performing Arts in Fremont.
Dance is a way that I can express my feelings and emotions.
This is a rehearsal before dancers debut their opening act for the 2024 historic annual Chinese New Year parade.
I really like dancing with my teammates on stage and seeing each other perform and being there for each other.
This dancer portrays the divine goddess of music, the guardian of cultural heritage, a healer whose melodies can soothe the troubled heart. White handkerchiefs symbolize winter's snowfall before spring, ushering the year of the dragon. Red lanterns are the guiding light of hope. For these dancers, performing cultural dances is a chance for them to step into two worlds, being Chinese and American.
Growing up in like the U.S. but like not being born in the U.S., it was kind of hard for me to always, I guess, find a way for me to communicate and like express myself. And I think when I found dance, I was like, oh wow, like this is really resonates with me.
With grace, agility, and athleticism, these performers ages 7 to 17 tell me they strike a delicate balance with school and the pursuit of their passion.
It's also trained me to become like disciplined and to have a good work ethic.
The dancers have trained together for a decade or more.
We've known each other for like almost all of our lives, so they've become like basically my family.
The team has won first place in national and international competitions. They've performed in places as far away as Shanghai, Beijing, and Russia.
Practicing all these hours, trying to get good at tricks, is something that I find really special.
The studio's founder, Lisa Dong, was a principal dancer with a professional company in China before immigrating to the United States. She passed on her passion to her students.
I'm super proud of our dancers, all their hard work. We are very excited for this chance to perform.
Can hold this and then turn like that.
Christina Wong, the founder's daughter, helps choreograph the dances.
I really want to find a way to balance the modern and traditional together. So that's how we work as a good tag team.
Please welcome to the court, Lisa Performing Arts.
The group came to the attention of parade organizers last year after the dancers performed at a Golden State Warriors halftime show at Chase Center, celebrating Chinese New Year.
We just really want to develop not only like a dance studio environment, but also to nurture and foster the future generations.
The dancers say performing the opening act for the parade is yet another way to embrace their dual heritage, entertain, and educate the audience.
It's going to be like a really exciting experience, and I'm really happy that we got the opportunity to try it out, and also like getting to do it with my team is like making it even better.
Lisa Performing Arts is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. It will be holding a special performance at the Jackson Theater at Ohlone College on May 19th. But first, catch these dancers as the opening act of the Chinese New Year Parade. In Fremont, Amber Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Those are some talented dancers. Don't forget the floats will start moving down Market Street at 5:15 tomorrow night. You can watch our live coverage of the parade starting at 6 o'clock right here on KTVU Channel 2 and on our Fox local app for your smart TV.